Hello and welcome. This is Ras from civiltechnologyforyou.com, and today in this session we will start work on this plan. And in this session we will create these walls. So let's get started. First I have to check what is the width of this plan. Okay, so the width is 7800 mean 7800 millimeter, and the length is 15600 mean 15600 millimeter. So let's get started. I will just go here in AutoCAD, and first let me just make some modification as these dimensions are not under dimension layers. Okay, so what I will do, I will just select these dimensions, okay, like this, and I will go here and I will change the layer, okay, dimension layer. Now I will just activate the line command. Before that I will just make a wall layer as a current layer, and I will go here. I will just activate line command from here. Let me just zoom out little bit, and I will start from here. I will give first point, and what is the width? Width is 7800 millimeter. I will hit enter, okay, and then I have to just specify the length of that particular object, and the length is, let me check the length here. Length is 15600 millimeter, okay, 15600 millimeter. Then again 7800 as a width, and I will close this one with C. I will enter C and I will hit enter, okay. Now I will just move this plan from here, okay, so let me move this one here, okay. Now I have to just make these as a walls, okay. So let me check the width of the outer walls. So I will go here and I want to check this. So the width here is, you can see 225 mm. So I will give here a offset of 225 mm. So I will enter a command of O. I will hit enter. Now it is asking about what is the offset distance. So offset distance here is 225 mm. I will hit enter. Now I can give offset, okay, and then this, and then this. Now I will just trim those lines that are extra. For example, I want to trim these two lines, okay. So I will just enter a command of TR. I will hit enter and again enter, and I will trim this and this. You can just use fillet command here as well, okay. You will just give a radius of 0, then you can use fillet command here as well. Let's see how to use fillet command. I will just enter F. I will hit enter. Now it is asking about specify the radius, so I will just enter R. I will hit enter. Now radius will be 0. I need here edge, so I will just enter a 0 radius. I will hit enter. Now I will select first line and then second line. So this is how you can use fillet command here, okay. Now again I will use fillet command. I will activate that one with the space bar, and I will select both of these line again with space bar, both of these line, okay. Now after this, what I will do, I will just create inner walls. So let's check the inner walls and the distance between. So we will start from here, from back, okay. So here you can see the dimension 2100 millimeter by 1800 millimeter. So first one is along x-axis and second one is along y-axis. So distance from this wall to this wall is 1800 millimeter. You can see here 1800 millimeter, okay, here as well, and 1800 millimeter from this wall to this wall. So distance between these two walls is 1800 millimeter. So what I will do, I will just give a offset O enter 1800 millimeter. I will hit enter. Then I will select this one and I will give a offset of this one. The thickness of the wall is 225, so I will make a thickness of 225, offset enter 225, and then this is the thickness. Now I just want to trim this, so I will enter a command TR enter, double enter, then I will just trim these two, okay. Now we have to just check the horizontal distance between, okay. I will go here and I will check. So first horizontal distance here is 2100 millimeter. So I will just give here, I will just enter a command of offset O enter 2100, that is the distance, horizontal distance. I will hit enter. Now I will select the line, this line, and I will give a offset. Now the width of the line is 225 mm. So I will just again enter offset O enter 225 enter, then I will give width, okay. Now again let's see what is the next distance, this open area. So the horizontal distance is 2700 millimeter. This is 2100 from this point to this point, and then the wall thickness is 225. Then from here to this point is 2700 millimeter. Again I will activate offset command. So I will just enter O, okay, hit enter. Now I will give a distance of 2700 millimeter for opening. I will hit enter. This is horizontal distance from this point to this point. Now we have to just mention the wall thickness as well. O enter 225 mm, enter, okay. So I will give a offset of 225 mm. Now I will just remove unnecessary lines with trim. So TR enter, again right click, and I will just trim these one, okay, these lines, okay, these are walls, okay. I will trim this one and this one as well, okay. Now let's see what is the next thing. I will go here in this plan, and the distance from this point to this point here is this, the vertical 3600 mm, okay. You can see 3600 mm, and this is horizontal distance from this point to this point. First one is horizontal and second is vertical. So right now I need vertical. So the vertical distance is 3600, mean we have to just give a offset from this point to this point as 3600 mm. So I will go here and I will just enter a command of O enter 3600, okay. I will hit enter from this point to this point, okay. Now I will just mention a wall thickness 225 mm. So I will hit enter, then this point to this point. Now let's see what is the horizontal distance, okay. So I will go again into the plan. Distance here is 35, let me check, 3562.5, okay, 3562.5. so I will again go here, O enter, and 3562.5 is the distance, okay. I will hit enter and I will just specify this point, okay, here. And now what I will do, I will just mention here wall thickness, O enter 225 mm, enter, and I will mention here wall thickness. So let me just remove these unnecessary lines, TR enter, and right click, and I will remove these lines, okay, from this point, and these as well, and these as well. Now let's again go into the plan and let's see what we have to insert again, okay. Just here we have to just mention the store and the kitchen as well. So what is the horizontal distance, because we have to give from this point to this point, okay. So horizontal distance here is 1800 mm, okay. You can see 1800 mm. So I will go again into the plan in AutoCAD, O enter 1800, enter, okay. Now this is the distance from this point to this point, okay. Then I will just mention a wall thickness of 225 mm. I will hit enter, and from this point to this point, okay. Again I have to mention the vertical distance from this point to this point for store, and then for kitchen, okay. Let's see what is the dimension for stores. So here store dimension is 1800 mm. So what I will do, I will just go again here, O enter 1800 mm, enter. So I will give this point to this point, again I will enter O enter, and then 225 as the width of the wall, and I will just click here 225 mm. Now let's see what is the vertical distance of the kitchen. So I will go into that plan and I will check, that is 2400 mm, okay. So O enter 2400 mm, enter. So this is the vertical distance. Then I have to just mention the width of the wall. So I will just enter O enter, then 225 mm, enter. Then I will give this point, okay, this line and this line. Now let's remove the extra lines. So TR enter, again enter, this one, this one, this one, and now this one, and again these two as well, these two as well, this one as well, okay, this one. Now let's remove this one also, okay, and this one. Now let's again move into the plan. So I will go here, and what we have to insert here, let's see. So let me little bit zoom out, okay. So we have to just insert this TV lounge as well, okay, and then drawing room as well. So what is the vertical distance of this TV lounge? So here you can see 3900 mm is the vertical distance. So what I will do, I will just insert, okay, I will just enter a command of offset, enter 3900 is the vertical distance, and then I will give this point from this point to this point, okay. Now I will just mention here, O enter, then width of the wall 225, then I will just give the wall width, okay. Now let's see what is the horizontal distance of this drawing room. So I will go here, little bit zoom out, go here and check what is the horizontal distance of this drawing room. So horizontal distance is 3600 mm. Okay, so I will go again in AutoCAD. Okay, O enter 36 as horizontal distance, enter. Then I will give this point and this point. Okay, then width of the wall, O enter, and then 225 mm as a width of the wall, and I will give this point and this point. Okay, so let me just delete unnecessary lines, tr enter. I will just delete these lines. Okay, and this one as well. Okay, now let's see what is the vertical distance here. So I will go again here, and the vertical is also 3600 mm from this point. Okay, you can see here from this point 3600 mm. Okay, now again I will go into the AutoCAD, O enter, 3600 mm enter, and I will give this point. Okay, from this to this, O enter, 225 mm enter, and I will give this point. Now let me just delete these unnecessary lines, tr enter. Okay, this one and this one, this one, and this one also. Okay, now let's see what more here is. I will go here and let me check this one. So everything is done from here. Walls are just going to create. Every wall is just created here. Okay, this is the method that you can just create the wall. In next session, what we will do, we will just make a cutout for windows and doors as well. Okay, from here we will make cutout, then we will insert doors and windows as well in next tutorials. Okay, so I hope you understand this session. I will see you in the next.